everybody is doing. I know that it's a hot day today, and I said, let me just start the video pertaining to brothers not allowing women to make you feel obligated to bend over backwards for them. Divine masculine needs to be more discerning. There are in creation an outnumbered amount of men. All are diamonds in the rough, as in it's hard to find someone that's identically the type and the match, so-called to speak as your soul mate. So a lot of men need to step it up and become more divinely appealing by putting God first in that divineness, and to become more upgraded. Do not give your, what we call in heaven, your mouthfuls and juice, your life forces away so freely. Make yourself marketable. Groom yourself. Get a job. Start a business. Find in the world and business something that's needed. You don't need Shark Tank. Think outside the box. Find and market yourself, upgrade you, pour into you, that whatever it is you do for you, you attract your soulmate. Women don't want men to be codependent on them as not an insult, but a lot of times women are go-getters, and the scarcity of very good men is like, you all are already outnumbered by women. Because when I was having my children, right, years ago, my last child was 16 this month on the 23rd. And so during that time, in the maternity ward, the amount of size of the number of men or boys to girls, the number was mind-baffling. So we have way more, like that's the different purpose, that's magic. We have 2 or 3 more women than there are men. And so I don't make mistakes. Like, whenever I speak and stuff like that happens, it's black magic. Just so you all know, I don't make mistakes. That was something that happens naturally. It's almost like a program that I set in motion when I say certain things. A little knock or bang or something like that. Like whenever the judge, somebody says something as another example, a pun, if they knock on wood, you know, they say something like that. Or when a judge gives his verdict and he knocks it down, you know, with his, you know, whatever you call it, the hatchet or the hamlet, or he knocks on it, signed, sealed, and delivered, so to speak. You know, like knocking on wood. But that's the magic that I naturally can do. No one taught me. I woke up being able to do magic. Now back to divine masculine. I want men that are diamonds, that are like antiques, especially divine, sought after, sacred men that think highly about themselves. It's like finding a diamond in the rough, right? A diamond, no. You don't want to stutter on words. And so, you know, that's also tying into hierarchy that don't want me to speak on men, right? That are fallen ones. So sometimes that happens, and I complain about all the time, I don't have to speak to you. I'm not a goofball, I don't make mistakes. So diamonds in the rough. Men are like needles in a haystack. Try 2 haystacks, double for your trouble to find a full-fledged grown man doing his own thing. And that too, a lot of men have been feminized. And so we women that don't like feminine men, we are at a loss. So nature starts to check itself to make up for women now taking a man's role. Because if the fathers work in the home, then that makes it a problem that these women and men, right, that are parents, don't have a balanced type of household to groom children. So that's why everything is off. It's off course. It's off balance. And so now, throughout time, you got people that are so mental in not being sound of mind. They're mental nuts. There is a corrective measure that the sins of the parents now being spent if they don't step it up. It falls their sins on their children. We accepted too long the norm of being out of order mentally. So it's like when I speak to the hierarchy within, as in the family bloodline that woke up, they're very viciously sociopathic. No matter how much I speak with them, they just want to fuck up. So they're like juju. So I set in motion that because they're like that, they don't get credit for it. I'm like a divine intervening supervisor that omnipresently I can think what you think and see you coming before you come for me. I have that gift. So it's already like a distraction that when I'm outside and all my chosen ones that woke up, we stay isolated, which is a goddamn shame, that all of us is made of the same stuff and we can't coexist amongst each other. It's like groups in different neighborhoods of similar characteristics. As I walk in New York City, it gives different signs and symbols of nature I can read. Signs with people, their facial expressions, slighted, their body language, what they're into, how they look from head to toe, all of it I can read. So anybody that has ill-willed intentions now, hang up the phoniness, hang up the phone, all right? Now, we need to upgrade, it's mandatory. Ascension is mandatory. If you do not change your thoughts and you have habitually thought negative, it's a wrap. Get thought by thought over a period of time that you did not know and you were not aware of, that you have ingrained yourself with a thickness in heaven, we say, makes you hardened of hearts, cold-hearted, not alive, dead, emotionally unavailable, emotionally unintelligent, easily provoked, easily agitated, easily frustrated, dangerous, sociopathic, projecting that you have feelings that people need to pacify. Weirdos. Get rid of that, especially the men. They're easily able to snap out and they are filled in the jail cells. So I'm pouring back into you all, since men, they need to lead, especially men that aren't feminine men. There's nothing wrong with what floats your boat, but get out of you all's aggression to become easily vile. Easily vile. Hang that up. It's a self-inflicted karma that makes you go out respectfully your motherfucking minds, and then you off yourself. We're not gonna tolerate men lashing out at others. So it becomes a self-implosion that you actually lose your mind. And if you think to hurt another, it's gonna increase your mental anguish, the taunts, the harassments, disturbing your mental peacefulness. Do not think a negative thought. Alchemize it mandatorily. You must change your habitual without being checked. Now you're being checked. Check your thoughts. Make sure it's sheer positivity and uplifting. If not, you self-implode. Have a blessed day. We love you.